Hey everyone, welcome to Shima Flow Yoga. I'm Jody, and today's practice is yoga for walkers. So this practice focuses mainly on the lower body. You might need some blocks, you might need a strap, so have that handy, or if you don't have a strap, even a small towel will work. And then we do maybe one stretch that will kind of incorporate the upper body as well, just to create some balance to this practice. So take it at your own pace, grab your yoga mat, and let's find your happy place. So today we're going to start in Tadasana. So we're just imagining we just got home from a walk. We don't want to sit down or lay down. We want to keep that energy moving, okay? So take your shoes and socks off and come right to the top of your mat. Okay, it's called Tadasana, or mountain pose. So we're going to bring the feet, you choose, okay? Hip width distance or big toes touching, whatever feels the most stable and supportive to you. Arms to your sides. And just stand up tall. Either close your eyes or take your gaze down, maybe towards the tip of your nose or to the floor in front of you. And just take a moment to notice your breathing. So if you just walked in from a walk, you might notice your breathing is maybe a little labored. Notice how you're feeling in your body. And as we move through our practice today, let's really be present with our body and with our breath so we can get the most out of this practice, stretching our muscles, right, the connective tissue, creating space in the body. Good. So as you inhale, right now my space is just a little limited, so I'm going to sweep my arms forward, but if you have the room, sweep your arms out to the side, and you really want to use up that space that surrounds you. So as you reach out, not just stretching, not just reaching the arms up, but really open up through the chest and stretch those arms all the way up. Nice deep breath, inhale. And then exhale, let's come to a forward fold. Now you might need to bend your knees here as you come on down. Also, you might need a block, right? So if you have props you want to block, you can place a block or two underneath your hands. So you decide where you're at today. Drop the head and just start to notice what you're feeling in your body, right? Nice stretch through the hamstrings, through the lower back. Good. Maybe even kind of alternate knee bends, move around a little bit, walk out through this forward fold. So let's really focus on what we're feeling in the body, and you want to move your body the best way for you in this moment. That's what the focus is, this moment, right now. Just as your next walk will not be the same as the walk you took today, your yoga practice will not be the same from day to day. All right, so from here, again, you might need a block. You're going to keep your left hand down on the mat, right underneath the shoulders. Now, bend your left knee and then twist, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Okay, reach that arm up. Maybe take the gaze up towards your hand if that feels good. Think about bringing the right shoulder over the left, but everything within balance, right? We don't want to force anything. We don't want to strain, but we do want to feel. Good, nice twist here. Take your right arm and bring it right behind your back, binding, and then stand up. Reach your left arm up above your head, and then take a side bend. Let's just side bend over to the right. Press the left hip out. Notice the shifting of your weight in your feet. Left shoulder comes back, chest is open, gaze can be up towards your hand, it can be down towards your right shoulder. Again, explore sensation here as you stretch the body. And then inhale, reach both arms up, look up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Take that swan dive down with your arms, drop your head, and then take a moment right here. Just kind of pedal out through your forward fold. And letting those muscles stretch while they are warm. And then let's take the right hand down. Bend your right knee. We're going to twist. Left arm reaches up. Good. Bring the shoulder over shoulder. Take the gaze where it works best for you today. Might want to lean back a little bit. And just exploring. We think of our yoga journey as just a big exploration, right? Continually being curious about what our body is capable of in each day. Bring your left arm behind you. We're going to bind and then stand up. Stretch your right arm up. Deep breath in. Side bend to the left. Oh, that feels good, right? To open up through the side body, through the hip, through the abs, through the back. Bring the right shoulder back. Keep the chest open. Make sure that your arm is extended, right? We're reaching all the way through the fingertips. Good. And then let's inhale, reach both arms up. Look up. Exhale, take a forward fold all the way down. And then we're going to step one foot back. Then step the other foot back. And lift your hips up. We're coming to downward facing dog. So hips are high. Okay, you're going to push into the hands and let your chest melt. Now let's bend the knees here a little bit and really let that chest melt down towards the floor. Shoulders. And maybe swaying your hips a little bit, just kind of getting into that deeper sensation. You can straighten the legs out now a little bit more, even alternate heel presses, right? Start to work through the legs. Continue just focusing on the breath here. All right, we're going to take the right leg and we're going to lift it up. Just lift it up towards the ceiling. Maybe you come halfway, maybe a little higher. You can open up your hip a little bit, even bend your knees. So just explore again with the sensation in the body, right? Our body is receiving a lot in this moment. And then take your right foot and step it between your hands. We're going to drop the back knee down and untuck the toe. So slide your hands up onto your thighs. Sink your hips down. Lift your chest up. You feel that beautiful stretch here in the front of your body? Take a moment to breathe. Maybe even bringing your left hand down, pressing your right leg out a little bit, exploring this sensation. You can catch the back foot if you like, open up deeper through your quadricep. That's a really nice way to open up through the front of that leg, but we will explore another posture that we'll get to that too. If you can't quite reach your foot, no problem. Again, this is just kind of some movement as we get into these deeper stretches. Allow yourself to feel. Reach your arms up. And then keep your right arm up. Just let your left arm drop to the side and take a side bend over. Keep the chest open. We're not reaching the hand down, right? This is going to force us out of position where we're going to really feel that stretch. So you can even take your block here and place it right underneath that hand if you like this support. Keeping the chest open, lifting up. Good. Let's inhale, reach the arms above your head. And then exhale, we're going to sit all the way back, hamstring stretch. So as you sit back, you can come halfway. We call this, a runner's lunge, right? So we'll call it a walker's lunge today. So as you sit back, maybe starting to feel the stretch through the back of the leg, flexing the foot or pointing the toe. If you feel your shins are a little bit tighter, it might feel good to point your toe here. You can come all the way back onto the heel and come even deeper here. So again, lots of options as we explore a range of motion. You can even take your block here if you want to, if you need a little bit more, and sit back a little bit, and that can help you. If you're right between, high and then low, you can do that as well. If you are even more flexible, come into the full splits. Slide the right foot forward, right, send the right leg back, and then lower the hands down. Okay. Here's an option for you guys if you're in the splits, 2 blocks. One under each hand can be really helpful to get deeper in, okay? And also placing one block right under the thigh can be a nice way to help stretch. So just play with it. I'm giving you the time to explore, to see what feels right in your body. Once again, what feels good now might feel better tomorrow, or maybe not quite as good. Good. A couple more breaths here. And then we're going to take it back forward into this lunge and come to pigeon. Okay, so hands are down. Let's lift the back knee up and drop the right knee by your right wrist. Right foot sweeps over to the other side. We're going to lower the hips, lower. Good, all the way down. And then just start to fold forward, okay? So see how this feels in your body. You might want to slide a block underneath your right hip if that's what you need, if you need some support. Okay, it's all, again, depending on what you're feeling today. Good. Sinking down a little bit deeper. Good. And exploring movement or stillness. Good. Hips and low back always really get the tightest after we walk or after we run, right? This is a great video for both walking and running and biking. Good. And then we're going to just kind of come on up here. Shift your weight over to the right. Sweep your left arm, left leg in front of you. And then place your right foot to the inside of your left leg. So we call Janu Shirshasana. Reach the arms up. Inhale. And then exhale, take a forward fold. Let me fix my mic here. Okay, so we're folding forward. Bringing the chest, the forehead down towards the leg. You can use your hand to pull in. If you have a strap, okay, or even a small towel will work here, you can wrap around the foot, and that will help you pull in a little bit deeper. Shoulders back, chest leads, maybe take that gaze forward. Good. Breathe into the stretch in the back. Try not to strain your neck at all. Good. And then let's rise up. Okay, so we're going to switch legs. So here's our little switcheroo here. So bring the left knee and the right leg out, and then take your right leg behind you. Okay, and we're going to rise back up to downward facing, just to even out. Okay, hold your downward facing dog. Let's take the left leg up, nice and high, bend the knee, open up through your hip, whatever you need to do here. Oops. And then step your foot forward. Drop your back knee down and untuck. Good. Sinking down a little bit deeper. And then again, here we go. Just kind of start to explore. Kind of mirror what you did on the other side so that we're pretty even in what we're feeling in our body. Just moving and breathing. Maybe even catching that back foot, pulling it in, leaning back a little bit. And then let's come back up into that lunge. We're going to reach the arms above the head. And take the right hand to your side. Left arm reaches up and over. Side body stretch. Again, if you want your block underneath your hand for support, take that block underneath. And let's breathe into it. Reach both arms up, and let's take it back. Again, halfway, right? Or all the way back. We're going to fold forward. Use your blocks as you need to. If you want to sit on the block, so you're meeting halfway, sit on the block. If you want to go deeper, if you did the full splits on the first side and you want to try it on the second side, you might find one is a little bit more open and flexible than the other. Totally normal. Grab your block. Place 2 blocks if you have them underneath your hands beside you, or just slide that block under your thigh for support if you are in full splits, Hanumanasana, monkey pose. Let's sink a little bit deeper. Good. Breathe into wherever you're feeling the stretch. All right, let's take it on forward. Pigeon pose. Let's open up through those hips. So as we plant the hands, the left knee plants right by the wrist, sweep the foot over, drop the hips down, send the foot back, and let's lower down. Good. And then this again, feeling that stretch. You can place a block right underneath your left hip if you need support.
Find your breath here. Stretching feels so good, doesn't it? And just taking time for yourself to be with your body, to be with your breath, to allow your mind to relax and to calm down. We need that balance for sure in our lives. It's so important. Okay, we're going to rise up, shift over to the left hip, sweep your right leg in front of you, keep your left knee bent. Your left foot goes to the inside of the right thigh, Janu Shirshasana. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, forward fold. Come all the way down. Good. Just focusing here, again, on sensation. If you have a strap, you might need a strap or your small towel. Just wrap it around your foot. Play with flexing, pointing. What is it that we are feeling in our bodies today? And breathe. Every exhale takes us just a little bit deeper into the stretch. And we're going to rise up. Good job, you guys. We're going to come into a tabletop position. So we're going to come onto your hands and knees. And this posture is called frog pose, okay? So what we're going to do here is we're going to come onto the hands and knees, okay? You're going to walk your feet or your knees out as wide as you can. Bring your feet out as wide as your knees. This is the key to this posture. And then we're going to come down onto the forearms. So as you come down onto your forearms, you're going to push your hips back towards your feet. If your knees, too much pressure, fold the mat in and kneel on the mat or support your knees with some extra towels. Internal sensation at its finest. You're going to really feel this one in the hips. So take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, just start to surrender into this posture. Come to your breath. And I know we call this video yoga for walkers, but really this practice can be done anytime. You just need to move your body. If you need a little bit more lower body focus. Good. One more breath in. And then slowly rise. Take it out. Come out. Oh, the easiest way possible for you. We're going to come back into a tabletop position, and we're just going to do a little bit of chest here, a little bit of upper body. So with your knees under your hips, we're going to walk the hands forward. It's called melting heart. So the heart melts towards the floor. You can drop your forehead, you can drop your chin, or look from one side to another, but really stretch your arms out and make sure your hips are above your knees. Okay, this is not child's pose. We're not sitting back on the feet. We're going to feel this stretch through the upper body, the shoulders, the back. All right, start to slide the hands in, or really just come out of the posture the easiest way it is for your body. And then we're going to come to a reclined position. So come onto your back, feet extend, arms above your head. Walk your feet over to the right a few inches, maybe about 10 to 12 inches, and then kind of shimmy your upper body to the right as well. I'm going to grab my left wrist. It's totally optional. See how that feels. And then maybe just crossing one ankle over the other. Banana asana, right? Because we're shaped like a banana. So we're just breathing into the side body. Feels so good. All right, envisioning all the space we're creating in the body so we can move better and feel better. And really complement our walking routine. All right, we're going to come back to center. Walk the upper body in. Bring the feet back in. Now take the feet to the right, or sorry, to the left. Walk your upper body to the left. Catch your right wrist if that feels great. And then cross one foot over the other. And when I say feels great, trust me, I understand that some of these stretches I wouldn't describe as great, but really what I mean by great is that you're feeling a deep sensation. You know that your body is benefiting from these stretches, even if they might be uncomfortable. You know that as the day moves on, your body starts to feel better and better because of the work you've put into it. All right, let's come back to center. Okay, upper body, legs come back in, knees to chest. Let's take happy baby. Lift your feet up, open your feet wide. I'm just going to rock side to side here. Might feel good to straighten out the legs a little bit, get deeper into those inner thighs and hamstrings. Right? Okay, and then as we bring the knees back down, bring your feet about hip width distance. And let's just sway the knees from left to right. Just good release of the hips and the lower back. And then come back to center. Bring your knees to your chest. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, send your feet out, relax your arms to your sides. So we're going to move into our final rest. So I encourage you take 5 minutes of rest right here if you can, okay? If not, take as much time as you need to end your practice, to create balance, to bring you to stillness in a place where you can observe and really enjoy these last few moments. So come to your breath and surrender. Namaste. This practice is not just for walkers. It's for runners. It's for cyclists. It's for a day when you just feel like you need to stretch your body a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, press the like button. Please share it with others. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And then please give me some feedback on what you enjoyed about the video and what you'd like to see on our channel. Thanks so much. Namaste.